Welcome back to the Travsessed podcast. We are your hosts, Kim and Aaron. We are healthcare travelers and the creators of Travsessed. Travsessed is an on-the-clock, off-the-clock resource for healthcare travelers. On the Clock being our amazing course, Traveler School. Everything you need to know to travel right out of the gates, all in one place, easy for you to access and learn. And the Off the Clock being Travsessed Adventures. We are just coming back from Peru. We are about to head to Bali and we are about to launch Oaxaca. So it is an amazing resource area. Travsessed, everything you need for healthcare travelers. And again, today is Travsessed Tuesday, which means it's a traveler quick tip. So without further ado, here we go.
Flight crew, please prepare for departure.
I love Travsessed Tuesday.
It's good, isn't it?
Literally, he did the intro and then he's like, wait, I want to do that again. And then he did it again and he said Travsessed Tuesday and I'm like, like it. Mm-hmm. But I love it's like Travsessed Tuesday / like quick healthcare quick tip.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Healthcare traveler quick tip.
Totally.
But yeah, it's another Travsessed Tuesday. I like that.
Yeah,
no, that's creative. Okay, cool.
So today's question comes from the Facebook group. As you guys know, that we take these questions that we see a lot of people asking when there's a lot of comments, there's a lot of back and forth conversation that Kim and I have not weighed in on. We think it's a great question. It's a great time to come to our podcast to be able to see these questions and get these answers right off the bat from the experts themselves. And so the question, did I say it already or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did.
I don't remember.
Do you negotiate before or after submission? And I'm wondering, does that question mean like you start your safe word after somebody puts you into submission?
Babe, I was thinking literally the same thing. Like I literally went
So
into
you're like pineapple.
a dominatrix.
My safe word is pineapple, and you're like, you should have negotiated that before I submitted you.
Why did we both go into a dominatrix feeling?
I don't know.
That's like because submission.
Yeah, I think the word submission. So I was like, if you're not a healthcare traveler, you like submission means so much, right? But we understand it's being submitted to a contract, right? But I instantly was like, no, you should always negotiate your safe word before
What's your safe word?
My safe word is hurricane.
You just literally came up with that so fast.
I know.
Like you've thought about it before.
No, I haven't.
Wait, have you been in a dom sub sit?
No, I literally was like, the word pineapple was like a joke, right? That's everybody's safe word. It's like, is your safe word pineapple? But I was just like, literally, I was like, what's the first word that comes to mind? And it was like hurricane. So I was like, perfect.
I kind of want you to be my sub.
Okay, hurricane.
Mine, you didn't ask me what mine was.
What is yours? I'm also trying to keep these within 15 minutes of each other.
Kitty.
Kitty.
So if you guys hear me say kitty, I need help.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. So yes,
ahead.
this is my answer to the question. So
what's the question?
Should you already know your pay package and have negotiated your pay package and know your pay package before you get submitted to do an interview?
Or after?
Or after. So the answer is before. And the reason is your recruiter is going to send you all the details about the job. That's going to be your first indicator whether or not the job is going to be for you or not. If you're like, yeah, this sounds great, like the hours seem great, the skills seem like they're aligned with what I do, that seems cool. The next step is the pay package. And you want to go over all the details about the pay so you're very clear, you're all on the same page before you actually get onto the interview. Because the point of the interview is that you go into it knowing that if the interview goes well, you want the job. The pay is good, the skill sets are good, everything's good, and the interview is like the nail in the coffin, right? It's like if all of your questions, you ask your questions and the answers are great and aligned with what you want, good vibes, good energy, you want to seal the deal right then and there, right? You don't want to waste anyone's time. You want to go into the interview knowing you want the job. Because if you do the interview and then you come back and then you do your pay and you're like, no, because it's a low bill rate or something, then you just wasted all the time. What was the point of doing the interview? So you want to know all the details as much as you can before going into the interview always.
No, I love that answer, and I think I would just elaborate on it a little bit, and I think it's understanding why, right? Because like Kim said, healthcare travel world moves quickly. And on top of that, the manager, you don't want to waste their time, because think about that. If they liked you and then now you're negotiating the pay and then your recruiter's like, we can't do that. And then the account manager is like going back and forth and the manager hears this and like, wait, what do you mean? I thought we had a good interview. That instantaneously, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, says, no, I want nothing to do with this traveler, because everything seemed good. They had all the information. Why didn't they do this? And now they're nickel and diming for what? Like, they're going to be a problem traveler, in my opinion. I also think that like that's just good form, right? You should know, like Kim said, because understanding the bill rate is the bill rate. And the chances of you having a interview and then negotiating a higher bill rate is very rare. Mm-hmm. It's very rare. I'm not saying it can't happen, but what I'm saying is you should be doing that before with your recruiter. This doesn't work for me and here's why. Now there are things that like, I've negotiated the pay rate. I've felt good about the pay rate. I've gotten on the interview and been like, hey, there's a lot more call than I thought. Is there any way we can bump up the call money a little bit more? So you want to have the majority of your basis covered and understand a good pay rate number before going into the interview, because like Kim said, you can get that manager off of the phone and say, I'm really excited for this opportunity. I would really love to help you out if you guys would have me. I think I could learn a lot and bring a lot to your department. And usually they're going to be like, we'd love to have you. I'm going to send the offer over now. From that point, then you can say, well, shoot, like the call was a little low. Is there any way we can work in a little bit more? And you do that with your recruiter.
Yeah, 100%. The last thing I'll say is that the industry does move very fast. So this is happening quickly. Okay. So your recruiter can give you a pay breakdown very quickly. Like our recruiter has done it just over the phone really quick. Like they know the bill rate. They can then calculate a pay package or based off, you know, your stipends and your hourly and all of that. Yeah, so again, things move quickly. You want to be one of the first people to get submitted for the job if you want the job to get the interview. And so this isn't something that's going to take days. You never, if you want a job, you never wait days to get submitted. You get submitted. Like that's the point, as quickly as possible. And going over the details and getting the pay package can be a 15-minute conversation with your recruiter and then have them submit you. So you want to still move quickly, but you want to have as much information as you can.
That's a good point. If your recruiter's dragging their feet saying it takes a couple of days, that's a problem. Like recruiters have that number already. And on top of that, like that's just, our recruiter has even said, I have some jobs, but they don't fit like pay ranges that you guys would even expect within a certain range that he's not even bringing to our attention, he or she. And so it's like insane to say that like some recruiters would be like, well, it takes a couple of days. No, like they have the numbers. So have the numbers worked out before you get on the interview, then move forward, because don't waste people's time on an interview that the pay is going to be $1,400 a week. Like that's insane.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it, man. Short and sweet and to the point.
Always before.
Always before. Get your numbers always before. And if your recruiter has an issue doing this, that is a red flag. You can reach out to us if you have any questions about anything. But yes, that is the best route to go. Common practice, very normal to get the pay package ahead of time. Like and it takes very little time.
Not common, best practice.
Best practice, yes. So that's the answer for the week.
For another Travsessed Tuesday.
Travsessed Tuesday.
Quick tip.
And tune in on Thursday for another episode of our life.
Travsessed Traveler Tuesday quick tip. No,
that
doesn't work. Yeah, it's tough. That's what she said.
Okay.
And
all right, we will see you guys over on Instagram. Follow us at Kim and Aaron G.
Look for Travsessed Oaxaca, baby. Coming to you live tomorrow on Travsessed Tuesday.
If you're listening to this,
this morning
today, on Tuesday, we are launching Travsessed Oaxaca tonight. So if you are interested in that trip, make sure you're on our interest list. If you are, you're good to go. You'll receive the link to join the launch party. If you're not, you can go to our website at imtravsessed.com and join the interest list there. And we are launching it tonight. We are doing a live party. We're going to have mezcal. We're going to walk through the itinerary, the price, what's included, everything. It's going to be so much fun. Aaron created this incredible presentation, which I've only seen a couple slides that I want to go watch it right now. And it's going to be a fun time. So come hang out with us
The only thing I do want to say is our podcast lives forever. So this is 8823, 88 Lionsgate.
88 Lionsgate at 8
So
o'clock.
if you're listening to this, on a Tuesday that's on like September, that this is already
Yeah, 8-8
going.
Lionsgate, 8 p.m. We'll see you there.
Boop boop.
Peace square. Peace.
Bye.